So today's topic is phobia. What is phobia? So, this is something that I learned from Sriram sessions, which is to, refer to the dictionary whenever we are looking at a word, because one of the things he says is that Master Chopak Sui was very specific when he used certain words. And so since the word phobia is mentioned in our pranic healing book, and we have a healing protocol for it in the psychotherapy book, I thought it's a good idea. So I'm looking at the Merriam dictionary and it says an exaggerated, usually inexplicable and illogical fear of a particular object, class of objects, or a situation. So what could that be? So for example, when people are afraid of lizards, for example. Okay, I'm sorry if I'm freaking anybody out. But anyway, lizards, sometimes people are just afraid of lizards. They're afraid of rats. So, these beings are like what, so small, right? What could they possibly do to us? Not much. But still we are afraid. So that's why one can call it an exaggerated, inexplicable, illogical fear of a particular object. Now, just because it's an illogical fear doesn't really mean that it is not bothering us. It doesn't, it means that it is bothering us, right? It's bothering us so much that we are, going up and down and getting like psyched out about it. So in this is also, of course, included in these times is the fear of COVID. When we hear that someone's got COVID or someone we know has got COVID or a family member has COVID, we go into what we call illogical and irrational fear. Um, One of the reasons for this is because unless there is really something to worry, it doesn't really help. Secondly, worrying as such doesn't really help. So, in case you're a healer or you've done basic pranic healing, a better way for us to help would be to even simply, if you can just do, the first step of, the cleansing steps. Okay, I'm not going to mention the name of the steps, but yeah, I mean, okay, if you were to just do general sweeping for that person, that itself will help them quite a bit rather than worrying. So bring out a salt bowl and start doing some general sweeping. That will help a lot. Of course, your blessings, your meditation, your thinking positively about them will help. So one thing that also helps is visualization. Okay, so I'm not going to talk too much about corona. I think it's already there. Let's talk about other phobias. So what are the other phobias that people have? For example, people have fear of flying. They have fear of taking the next step. Sometimes even people have fear of learning pranic healing, for example, because they feel that what it is, kya hoga, what will happen, uh, how does it work, there are a lot of like these questions, and a lot of them I'm calling them illogical because when we do the basic pranic healing workshop, in the workshop itself, you are able to produce results, right? You are able to do healing for people. Even if you can't feel the energy, if you can't see the energy, even then you are able to produce a result. So that's another type of fear. Now, since our topic is phobia, obviously we don't know what kind of phobia people are dealing with. So one of the things that we mentioned here is that thinking will not help overcome the phobia. So if we just keep thinking about the thing that is causing phobia, even if it's just like a spider or a rat or fear of flying or corona or whatever it is, it's really not going to help. Okay, what is going to help is taking some action. Why? Because when we take action, we actually are using the energy. It's actually a form of changing the form of the energy. And I think I've mentioned this a couple of times, but this is a really important point. That is, phobia is it's just a type of energy, right? So if we use that phobia to inspire us to take some action, either to overcome our phobia by facing the fear, or overcome the phobia by doing pranic psychotherapy, or for those of us who have done crystal healing by using the disintegrator and also getting rid of the fear. Also, there are many other techniques in Arhatic yoga to get rid of the fear. So, you don't have a shortage of tools. What we have is perhaps a little bit of shortage of action. Okay, so again, if you're an Arhatic yogi and you're afraid of corona, then perhaps you need to do blue triangle for it. Okay, so just just putting all these tools out there so that even those who are watching this later, who may not have done pranic healing, at least you know that there are so many options for getting rid of the fear, apart from, of course, getting just stuck with it. Okay. Now, one more thing that we are sharing these days is vibrational medicine. This is, something that Master Chopak Sui talks about in his book, The Existence of God, where he basically says that the process of the union between science and spirituality is already in progress. This can be seen in the field of quantum physics merging with mysticism, in homeopathy, in acupuncture, feng shui, qigong, vibrational medicine, and others, Master Chokok Sui. So you may also be wondering why I read this quote out every time. One of the reasons for this is, again, for those of us who have the book, The Existence of God is Self-Evident. It says in the book itself that if we were to read this book every day, then our spiritual cord becomes thicker and wider and stronger. Okay. So this is a way of connecting to the Guru, which is why I read out a quotation from the Guru in these sessions. And of course, there is these numbers which are shared with me by my friend and homeopath, Dr. Sagar Dutt. So this is called vibrational medicine, where you basically can write these numbers on your hands or below your navel if you don't want it to be seen. And this will help you to manage your fears. Of course, there's pranic healing, there's pranic breathing, pranic psychotherapy, arhatic yoga. And this is just an additional thing that we are sharing, because in these times we know that going out, getting medicines, all of that is a little tough. Pranic healing, of course, is one of the safest treatments that you can get for any ailment at this time, because it's no touch, no drug. So you can obviously approach us for that. But in the meantime, to deal with phobia, we have this number. There are no spaces, if you may have noticed, compared to the other numbers that we put out earlier. So the number is 514-218-857. Once again, the number is 514-218-857. This is the number for relief from phobia. You can write it with a blue pen on your belly, below your navel, or on your arms, anywhere on your arms. Okay. And of course, right now we will continue with doing the soul affirmation. So what is the soul affirmation? The soul affirmation is something that reminds us that we have this body, we have emotions, we have thoughts, but ultimately we are the soul. And for sometimes people are like, but I don't feel it, I don't know it, I don't know the basis of it. So if you want to know more about the basis of it, there is a workshop called Achieving Oneness with the Higher Soul. Thankfully, this is also another online workshop that we are currently offering. So you can look up the World Pranic Healing website for details on wherever it's happening. It's an online workshop, along with, of course, self pranic healing workshop, with which I will be conducting 11th to 14th May, where you can learn how to heal yourself. Okay. So that's just something for you to keep in mind. Also, if you've already done Arhatic yoga, but you're not sure about your hand movement, or you just need a revision of, the techniques, it's a good idea to join this workshop, because then we can teach you in a very structured way. Okay, so it'll be a very structured revision. And of course, it's a separate workshop altogether. Okay, so now moving on to the soul affirmation. Now, what does the soul affirmation do? The soul affirmation helps us to create a little bit of a distance between this. So, if you're dealing with someone who is, let's say, afraid of, I don't know, let's just say afraid of flying, okay, and flying money, taking a flight, going on the airplane, and then you're trying to explain to them, aajkal, there aren't that many accidents these days, planes are very safe. You can say whatever you want, but that person is really not listening, unfortunately, right? Because they have what is called phobia. So phobia is an irrational fear which doesn't respond to logic. So in these cases, of course, we find that pranic healing sessions help a lot. I myself have healed people of fear of flying, fear of lizards, I think, and of course a whole bunch of other psychological fears. But I'm just picking the things in which commonplace fears. Of course, people are afraid of so many other things, like skydiving. Uh, there's just so much: swimming, water, sea, so many things. So the idea is to help them get rid of those fears, because ultimately it's an energy which is blocking something, and we want to remove any blocking energies. Okay, so sit comfortably. The healers and I are going to do healing for you while you meditate, and I'd like to do the soul affirmation before that altogether. So if there's anything that you're particularly afraid of, then I'd like you to bring it to the surface so we can remove it with the healing and with the blessings that we will do later. Connect your tongue to the palate. Inhale slowly, exhale slowly. Let's be aware of our physical body. We have a body. We have to take care of it. Sometimes we're afraid of the physical body getting damaged, but we need to remind ourselves that I am not the body. Just like we throw away clothes when they're old, when this body is not useful, we'll just throw it away. Right now, we are using it, so we'll take care of it. Okay, so I am not the body, I am the soul. I am not the thoughts, I am not the emotions. So the fear or the phobia that we are experiencing, whatever it may be, is just a separate energy. And so what I would like us to do is to just move this energy out and just put it somewhere out there, just out of our system and be like, okay, it's there, it's there, this fear is there, okay, but I am not that fear. I am the one who has created that fear. And today I am deciding to move this fear out of my body. I am the soul. I am a spiritual being of divine intelligence, divine love, and divine power. I am one with my higher soul. I am that I am. I am one with the divine spark within me. I am a child of God. I am connected with God. I am one with God. And I am one with all. Inhale and exhale slowly. Be aware of how you feel. Bring the fear to the surface so we can remove it during the healing session and then with the blessings. Let's be aware of our crown. Let's be aware of our heart. Let's bless ourselves with the ability to release any kind of phobia that is within us. Inhale and exhale. Be aware of the phobia. Release it from the system. Now let's visualize it going very far, far away, out of our aura, so far away that it has no relationship with us. Just, it's there. Make it smaller and smaller and smaller and just send it further and further and further away. Okay, use the energy that we have generated by being aware of our crown, by being aware of our heart, and let's just push this fear away and out of our body, very, very far away. Okay, then again, from very far away, visualize the opposite energy coming. So some people have said fear of math, phobia of math. So just visualize, uh, like your math exam coming back with like 98 on 100, for example. Okay, so visualize that, make it super easy. Some people have said that they have fear of getting on the escalator. So again, the fear of getting the escalator, just throw it, slowly just push it away. And the energy that you're going to ask back, which is going to come in from your crown chakra, is going to be energy of visualizing ourselves. See, right now we are not on the escalator, right? So just visualize yourself getting on the escalator and enjoying the experience. One thing that I unfortunately can't remember where I heard it. I think it was Mel Robbins, but she said that, it's easy to convert fear into excitement. If you have fear, you can just make it into excitement. Like, oh, I've never been on an escalator. Let me see what it's like. Or, oh, I've never taken a flight comfortably. Let me see what that's like. Okay. So visualize the fear moving away and out of your body, and then visualize the opposite energy coming in through our crown and just visualize yourself doing this. Okay, it may take a few rounds. We may have to do it a couple of times, but visualization really helps us to do something that we are previously afraid of. I can tell you, I've tried it myself, and it really works. Sometimes it works like you're like, oh, that was easy. Okay, so let's bless ourselves with the ability to overcome our fears. Let's also bless ourselves with the ability to deal with the COVID-19 virus and all the fears and phobias related to it, to be able to help others with it. Let's also bless our financial targets. This is a good time to do energy work. So, just visualize your financial target. Let's bless it. Let's fill it with energy. we have less, we have less other activities now. So we can focus more on blessing and doing this. And this is something that you can do even otherwise. If you're just sitting and you have some time, you can raise your hands in blessing position, visualize your targets and just bless them. Okay. Next, let's take our health targets. So let's visualize ourselves. We are healthy. Our immune system is super, super strong. If there's any other health issue, you can visualize it going away, or you can bless it with divine healing. Let's also visualize our relationships, healing of our relationships, and our spiritual targets. In our spiritual targets, it would be great if we can include one pranic healer per family, spreading pranic healing rapidly and properly. It is one of the safest treatments that we can take for any ailment at this time because it's no touch, no drug. And like I said, we're also teaching a self pranic healing workshop in May, 11th to 14th May. Let's bless the workshop with tremendous success. I hope that everyone present here will participate and find something new in that workshop. Once again, it's 11th to 14th May, 3:30 to 5:30 p.m. India Standard Time, and we'll encourage other people to do it. So let's spread pranic healing, use the law of karma. The more we generate good karma, the more good karma comes back to us. Let's visualize our homes with health, wealth, happiness, friendly conversations. Let's bless our family with divine protection, with divine healing. Let's bless our workplace, all our colleagues, co-workers. Let's bless the workplace. May it again be full of people with activity, with harmony, with progress, spirituality. And even while it's physically closed, in some places, let's also visualize that the work is still happening. It's happening from work from home. Let's visualize the entire planet Earth. May there be one pranic healer per family, spreading healing, spreading light, love, and power. Let's also bless all other spiritual schools with divine progress to do whatever their mission is. Let us all work together. Let's pray for harmony, peace, and cooperation among world leaders, among leaders of spiritual organizations, among world religions. May all of us come together and heal ourselves, our beloved planet Earth. Inhale and exhale slowly. Is there anything else that you'd like to bless? Particular family members, please go ahead, take a few minutes. Also, for those of us who are watching this later on YouTube, to participate in our healing sessions and our meditation, we request you to join us India Standard Time at 4 o'clock. And the links are below, the numbers are below. Thank you.